Hi there folks, welcome to my channel, Activmama. Thank you so much for selecting one of my workouts today. So this workout is number 5 in my super simple circuit series. You'll notice that I'm down here on the mat, and that's where we're going to be for the entirety of the workout. So maybe stepping things back a little bit, not quite so high in energy, but the purpose of this workout is to help you learn to develop your head to toe connection. We've talked about that previously, but it's this connection with your core and things and your breath as you're doing exercises down on the mat. So core work, that kind of thing. So helping you to learn how to do those moves correctly. So we're not going to get a sweat on particularly, but make sure you've got a drink ready. As always with any workout, please listen into your own body. If anything doesn't feel quite right, maybe it feels a bit intense, then just step it back a gear, particularly if you're in your postnatal phase. If you feel any twinges, anything achy, just step back, breathe, try and join back in if you can, but if you can't, don't worry about it. Just move on to the next exercise. So we just need a little bit of space similar to that I've got here today, and we will get cracking. Okay folks, so we are going to start just with some nice deep breaths. So staying in our nice kneeling posture, sitting up tall, so bring your shoulders back, switching on through the core, and we're just going to take a big breath in, sending the arms up. And then on an exhale, bringing the arms down. Good, inhale. Close to the wall here, just enough space. Good, another deep breath in. Reach, and exhale. Good, one more, big breath in. Lovely, and exhale. Good, from here, taking it through into a side bend. So you've got a hand placed, just reaching over, feel this lovely stretch up through the side body. Good, place the other hand and up and through with the other side, a nice big stretch. Keep those tummy muscles switched on, nice long lines. Continue to breathe. Good, and switch it back, up and over, stretch away, feels really good up through the side body. Good, and the other way. Good, awesome, and release from here. Taking an arm across the body, just pulling in, feel a nice shoulder stretch here, sitting really tall. Good. Just hold it here a little longer. And release. Same through the other side, pulling in and back. So just applying a little bit of pressure here, just starting to move through the shoulder. Good, and release that one. Continuing to think about shoulder mobility, I'm just giving myself a little bit more space that way. So we're going to take the arms out to the side, so fully extended, shoulders are relaxed, we're not hunched around our ears, we're here. And we're going to bring the arms through, bring the backs of the hands together, and then sweeping them open. Okay, and we're going to do 10 of those. Ready? So bring it through, backs of the hands come together and open out. So you feel the shoulder blades come together as you send the arms back, and you just feel that mobility through the shoulder joints. So this one sees us halfway. We do 5 again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release, shake those shoulders out. Just going to create a little bit of a stretch through the shoulder here. So placing the little hand, so really sending this arm down, and then just apply a little bit of pressure through the head so you feel this stretch through. So often carry a lot of tension through the neck and the shoulders. So just looking to release that here. Keeping breath, keeping abs. A little longer. And release, same through the other side. So send this arm down and just a gentle, not too much, just gentle pressure here. Feel the stretch down through the neck. Good. And relax and release. Okay, so normally with a simple circuit series, we have 7 exercises that we work through 3 sets. A bit different with this one because it's a little bit of a different focus, maybe a little bit gentler. So what we've got is 4 groups of exercises and we're going to do 2 sets of each of those. So we're starting here in a kneeling posture, but we're going to widen the knees. So we're bringing the knees out here. So what I want to do is a bit of a kneeling squat. So we're going to work through the glutes, but what I want to do is try and breathe with it so that we can switch on through the core and engage the pelvic floor as well. So we're here. What we're going to do is inhale. Then on an exhale, we're going to come up, lift the arms up, switch on through the core and lift through the pelvic floor. Good. And then we come down, inhale, and then lift. Switch on, squeeze, lift, and lower. So it's a lift, squeeze the glutes, but also looking to switch on through the pelvic floor and the core. So with the pelvic floor, you activate from the back to the front. So pulling from the back muscles through to the front and switching on through the core. If you find it hard to activate your pelvic floor, please check out my pelvic health mini series. I think it's episode 4 where I talk about really learning how to connect with that area of your body. Such an important thing to learn to do. So we want to learn to lift, but also to release. So let's start with this one then. So ready? So it's an inhale here, then exhale, lift. Switch on. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. 3, 4, 5. Good. And 6. So you can feel it through the quads and through my glutes as well. Here's 7. But just trying to really develop that connection through the core and the pelvic floor. Here's number 9. Good job. Exhale here. And lower is 10. Good. So the next one, we're going to come and do a box press up. So we're going to find a nice all fours posture. So when we do any exercise in all fours, we need to square ourselves up so we're in a really good box position. So pelvis nice and square, using our core to keep everything up and lifted, nice straight back. So switch on through the abdominals, bring in the wrists, elbows, shoulders so you are nicely stacked. Neutral neck, so you might be looking at a screen. Once you know what you've got to do, stop looking at the screen, look down and slightly in front, okay? So we're here. So with the box press up, we come down, elbows come back, and then we really push with our hands to get the best out of the exercise. Let's do 10 of those together. Ready? Switch everything on. Here we go. So inhale and exhale, push up. Inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's rep 10. Good. Staying sort of here, we're going to come into a wide knee posture. So bringing the knees as wide as the mat. You're going to extend your arms out in front. So we're in sort of an extended child's pose posture here. But what we're going to do is use our strength to pull up and through. So we find this posture here. So we're not sinking the hips because you feel your lower back go. Just enough that you feel a bit of core engagement And then you're going to rock back, stretch it out, and then rock forward. Keeping the core switched on and just enjoy this movement, okay? Are you ready for 10 together? So here we are. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, bring it forward, switch on, don't dip the hips. Here's 3. So very lightly and gently switching on through the core, sort of in this half plank type posture. Stretch it out. Good, we go 5 more here. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And relax. Good. There we go. So shuffling round. That's our first set. So we're going to go back to those kneeling squats with our wide knee, thinking about our pelvic floor and core connections. Set yourself up. Ready? Relax through the shoulders. Think about the breath work, so important. So it's going to be an inhale, and then on the exhale, we lift, send the arms up, switch on through the pelvic floor and the core. If the arms are distracting you, don't raise the arms, just be here and think. But by elevating the arms, it just makes the heart have to work a little bit harder by pumping the blood around. Okay, so we're here. You ready for 10? Here we go. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3. 4, connect, core, pelvic floor, halfway. 5 again. 5. 4. 3. 2. Good, last lift is 1. And relax. Good, coming round, box press ups. Squaring up. Are we ready? 10. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 4. 5. Abs are strong. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last rep here is 10. Good. Widen those knees. Coming in, extended child's pose. So rocking forward. Switch on through the core and rock back. 10. Here we go. 1. 2. Breathe. 3. 'Good. Halfway with this one. Good. Keep those abs engaged. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And relax and release. Good job, lovely. So first group done, 3 to go. So the next one, all fours posture. So we're going to do some core work in all fours. So here, finding a nice square position. So wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked. So we're going to do bird dog or Superman arm and leg. So I'm just turning slightly so that I've got enough space. So we're here. Arm extended, leg extended out the back. Opposites. Abs on strong, pelvis square. Back is nice and flat. So keep the abs on to keep the back nice and flat. Arm facing forward, palm faces in. So it's all about the setup, learning how to connect. Ready? So we're here. We draw through and away. We do 10. Okay, so let's do 10 together. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Good, relax, release. We need to do the same through the other side. So stacking yourself up, nice positioning, abs on, extend the arm, bring it through and away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Relax, release. We're going to do some donkey kicks next. So we're here with the donkey kick. Again, nice and square at the front. We lift the leg, flex the foot, and then we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Really working through that glute, keeping a nice square pelvis. So we do 10 together. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing, good stuff. From here, we do the other side. So lift, flex the foot, square pelvis as best you can. Abs on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Lovely. Third exercise here. So we're going to do something called a bear hold. So a fairly intense holding posture, but doesn't create the same intra-abdominal pressure as doing a full plank was. And we're going to use our breath rather than looking at the clock to see how long we hold this posture. So we're here in all fours. We curl the toes under, and all we're going to do is just lift the knees a fraction. And when we're here, we're really going to think about our breath. So we're going to be doing our nice big inhales, and then on exhale, drawing the abs in, making sure that we've really got control. And we're just going to do 3 rounds of breath here. Okay, are we ready? Set yourself in. Ready? And lift the knees. Hold and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Abs. Inhale. Exhale. Abs. Inhale. Exhale. Abs. Draw them in. And relax. Good stuff. Lovely. First round. So we're going to go back to our Superman arm and leg. Me squashed here in the corner. So I'm just turning so I can fully extend my arm and leg out behind me. So if you need to release your wrist, just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it does let that sort of tension through the wrist go. So we're here, squaring ourselves up. Opposite arm and leg. Neutral neck, abs on, neutral pelvis, and pull it through and away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Square up, same through the other side. Settle in. Arm, leg, neutral pelvis, abs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So we're not rushing through anything. Slowly, carefully, trying to set ourselves up as best as we can. Not looking for perfection, but just trying to learn to do all the different things that we need to do. Breathing, positioning. 2 more. And here's 10. And relax. Oh, good. Feeling those today. Good. Right, here we are. We're going to do donkey kicks, okay? So again, positioning, setting ourselves up. Abs, switch up and on. And we kick up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Same through the other side. Set yourself up, flex, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and release. Bear hold, third and final one of this group. So we curl the toes, lift the knees and focus on the breath. 3 rounds. On the exhale, draw your abs up and in, okay? If your breath is audible, don't be self-conscious about that. You notice my breath is really audible, and that's how I keep the control and the focus, okay? Ready? Here we go. Lift, inhale, exhale, abs, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Good stuff, lovely. So from here, we're going to come down onto our side. Okay, so we've done some of these exercises in the previous ones, but they're all goodies, so we're doing them again. So we're doing clam here. So wrist, elbow, shoulder, all in lovely positioning at the front body. Abs switched on, bit of activation through the glutes. Feet are in contact, legs are bent. And from here, put your hand here on your hip if you want to appreciate what's going on. We just lift and lower. Okay, ready for 10? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Use 10. Extend the legs out long. We're going to do some lifts here. I'm hoping you can see my feet. We're going to have a flexed foot. Do you know what my watch has just told me? It's just buzzed at me and said, time to be more active. Yeah. Yeah. So it thinks I'm not doing anything because I'm not throwing myself around the room with a really elevated heart rate, but I'm fully activating through my core and my muscles. Bugger off. Right, are we ready? Flex the foot and lift and lower. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Before we do the other side, we're going to come on back for bridge. Okay, so one of my very favourite exercises here, bridge. So feet quite close to the bum so that your bum does it, not your hamstrings. If you're here lifting there, my goodness, that's not very pleasant. Here, relax in the upper body, shoulder blades under. Notice your space, this little gap you've got under your back. You're going to fill that gap by doing a pelvic tilt before we lift the bum off the ground. So before we lift and squeeze and find bridge position, you tip the pelvis back, spine meets your mat, and then you come up, find a nice bridge posture, and then you lower down, okay? So a bit of a squeeze the glutes at the top, and before you come up again, tilt that pelvis. You ready for 10? Here we go. So pelvis comes under, lift, squeeze, and lower. Again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here is a rep 10 and relax. So we need to do clam and leg lifts on the other side. So carefully getting yourself round. So I'm doing a nifty little shuffle. But whatever you do, just make sure if you're postpartum that you don't do a great big sit up to move yourself to another position, slow and steady. So you tip yourself onto your side, whatever works for you. Okay, ready for clam here. So stacking ourselves up, hand on your hip if you'd like, and open and lower for 10. 1, 2, so you might find one hip feels more flexible than the other, and that's okay. So this is not so good for me, this side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and extend. Flex the foot, leg lifts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, that's our first set. So we're going to slowly and carefully come back to start on the first side. Grab a drink if you need to. Despite what the watch is saying, I can feel a little bit of heat through the body. So if you need a drink, you have one. Okay, so when you're ready, join me. We've got clam again on the first side. So nice and set up at the front. Got some abdominal engagement, bit through the glutes, hand on the hip if you'd like, and lift and lower for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So really feel the movement through the pelvis and your glute activate here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Extend the legs, keep the body in nice long lines, okay? Flex the foot, so try not to tip back or tip forward. This nice position, flex the foot, lift and lower for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Good. Onto our back for bridge. So think of those points, feet close to your bum. Pelvic tilt, ready? Here we go. Imprint the spine. Lift and squeeze is rep 1. Really relaxed in the upper body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one is 10. Good. Nearly completed this one. So it's just leg lifts and clam on the other side. Oh, so graceful. Here we go. Clam to start. Ready? We know what to do. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Leg lifts out long. Flex the foot, lift and lower. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff. That's that group completed. We've got one more group to do. So 3 exercises, 2 sets, and then we finish, okay? So the first one is good old Froggy Bridge, one of my very favourites. I love bridge anyway. Well, it bores me, but I know the benefits are so good for our posterior chain of our body. But I like this one. It feels as though it activates some different muscles. So We set ourselves up in the upper body, nice and relaxed, palms facing up, feet together this time. And then we just lift as square as we can and lower. So if it helps you to have your hands on your pelvis, you'll notice I do that quite a lot. It just helps me to try and keep balance. It's quite often we're stronger through one side than the other. So we probably elevate more through one side than the other, but we want to try and be balanced. So let's start with 10 of these. Ready? So inhale and exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Good. Next one, we're going to do some toe taps. So making sure you've got space. So here, tabletop. So we need to pull our tummy button in, imprint our spine, so we've got no curvature of the back, nice and relaxed in the upper body. So if you're really recent to starting exercise, your core is weak, or you had your baby recently, tap down close to your bum. For the rest of us, we're not going to fully extend the legs today. We're just going to tap a little bit further away. Okay, so count of 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're breathing, pulling the tummy button down, imprinting the spine. If you feel your lower back taking hold, rest. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Third exercise, we're going to come up into a crab hold, okay? So, static position here. So, feet planted, hands behind, fingertips facing the bum. From here, we're just going to lift and hold, okay? So, neutral neck here, strong glutes on. Breathe. Two more breaths. And lower. Good. I remember when I was at primary school, used to make us play crab football. So you'd be in that position, like scootling around the hall, kicking a ball. And I find that really intense now. And you could do great stuff with it, tricep stuff, hip thrusty stuff. But I just find it, yeah, such a strong posture to try and hold. But it's a nice one to think about your glutes, try and keep everything square. Just a nice one. Okay, just another round and then we'll have a quick stretch and we're done. So Froggy Bridge, again, shoulders relaxed underneath your body. Ready? Here we go. Lift. Oh, see, I put my hands on my hips because I knew that first rep was really unbalanced. 3. So that's me in 2 and trying to check in, okay? Personal trainers are not perfect all the time. We have to think about what we're doing and how we're moving our body, especially when we're chatting and instructing. Here's 8, 9, and 10. There goes the postie. Has he bought me anything nice? Probably not. Okay, there's Froggy Bridge done. Are you ready for toe taps? I knew he would come in the middle of recording this video, but you know me, I'm not going to edit it because I haven't got time for that. I've got to go and pick up my little list in a minute. So Postie's interrupted us. Right, here we go, toe tap. So a nice tabletop position, abs on, back imprinted, palms up, and then tap and lift. 2, so the closer to your bum, the easier it is. And then we progress on, but we're all just taking it easy today, no full extension. 6, 7, really checking in. 8, 9, and 10, and relax. Good, last one is our crab hold, and then we'll do some stretching. Looks like a juicy bill. Right, are we ready? Here, fingertips facing in. So we did 5 deep breaths and we're going to do the same, okay? So coming up, crab hold. Nice neutral neck here. Try and set yourself up nice and square here, and breathe. Two more. Last one, breathe in, expand, exhale, and relax and release. Good, lovely. So just a little bit of a stretch before we finish. Good. So reaching for our hamstring, tucking that foot in and reach towards the toes. Don't worry if you can't reach them. We're just looking for that nice sensation of a stretch to the back of the leg. Don't overdo it. Just feeling it there. Good. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed that. It's done more than you probably realise, making your way through each of those moves. But it's all just learning. So if you were going on to do CrossFit or something like that, you've got starting to learn this underpinning ability to connect with your body and know how to hold yourself and carry yourself. So if you wanted to do some weightlifting, then amazing. Resistance stuff is so amazing. It will help you sort of in that foundation for starting that kind of thing. If you don't want to, it's fine. If you've got body pump in mind when you're through that sort of early postpartum phase and into good recovery, then great. But for me, having an underpinning awareness of your body is going to help massively there. Very high reps, very intense, and very easy to injure yourself if you've not got control. So again, just slowing things down and taking this time to learn. So beneficial. Good. Send a leg out in front. We lost my foot there, but my leg is extended. I'm bringing the other one here and hugging in, okay? So getting a bit of a stretch through the glutes. Sit tall. And it could be just that kind of workout today was perfect for you, depending on what you've been up to today, how busy your day's been. I know for me, some nice gentle movement is sometimes what's needed, just to give the mind some positivity that you've done something productive, but it doesn't take too much out of you when you've not got an awful lot left to give. Good. Same through the other leg here. Hug it in. Sit tall. Good. Good. Relax. Just coming onto our knees. Just as we did at the beginning, nice inhale, stretch up, and then exhale, come down. So we're going to do 3 of those together. Really deep, audible breaths, guys. Just set you up for the rest of your day. Ready? Inhale, lift. Exhale. Rain the arms down. Inhale. Good. One more. Big breath in. And exhale. And there we are. Good stuff. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed it, please like the video. It's always nice for me to see if people are doing it. And if they enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel and share to anybody you think might benefit. See you soon.